Elon Musk continues his crusade to crush every element of government that is beneficial to anyone but himself. He has gone full-blown corruption, full-blown criminality. There is no action Elon will not take to help himself and serve the agenda of him and Donald Trump. That's blatantly clear. He is no longer the shadow president, the co-president. President Trump is ceded all the ground. When he is asked about Elon, he says, let him go. Let him go. The unelected richest man in the world, the biggest political donor in history, and our biggest government contractor is now the president. It seems like a big story, one that needs more attention and one that Elon doesn't want to get attention, especially when every day he's committing a new criminal act, and he just did, and it was called out by Elizabeth Warren in a brutal public takedown that clearly has Elon upset because he's lashing out, and we're going to get into that all. But before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, and if you haven't already and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way, and it really does mean a lot to me now. Before we get into the meltdown from Milan, I want to take a little bit of the speech that Elizabeth Warren gave today and check it.
I am so glad to be here with you today. My name is Elizabeth Warren, and I am here with you to fight for our Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The CFPB is the cop on the beat. That's right. And that cop is the one that caught the crooks and so far has made them give back $21 billion. That cop is the one that put that $21 billion right back into the hands of the American people who got cheated. That cop is the one who has worked day by day to get your money back when some slime ball decided they could cheat you and there wouldn't be anything you can do about it. Now the CFPB is the little agency that has fought for us, and we are here today to fight for the CFPB. Let's give a huge cheer. Donald Trump ran his campaign on lowering costs for working families. Yeah. Now, he and his co-president, Elon Musk, have tried to shut down the agency that has delivered $21 billion to hardworking families, $21 billion to people who got cheated, and Trump and Musk want to just take that agency away. Donald Trump and Elon Musk have told the financial cops at the CFPB to stand down. Now think about this. I want you to think about this for a minute. No matter how big the scam, no matter how bold the trap, they have said, just stand by and let the Wall Street boys take your money. Well, we are here to fight back. We want our financial cops back on the beat. This is a fight, and I want you to watch who this fight is between. This is a fight between millions of hardworking people who just don't want to get cheated. That's right. And a handful of billionaires like Elon Musk who want the chance to cheat them. So here's how we have to think about this. For every person who wants to buy a home without getting scammed, this fight is your fight. For every family that doesn't want to get put out on the street in an illegal foreclosure, this is your fight.
It cannot be clear that Elon and Trump don't care about serving their constituents. I don't know who Elon's constituents are. I think it's the rest of the billionaire class, and I guess it's companies. But this idea that they are so dead set focused on saving people money and cutting government waste, just couldn't be further from the truth. They are cutting programs that keep people fed, housed, safe. Keep kids going to school, all while saying that they're saving the money. It couldn't be further from the truth, and ElON's assault on the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau couldn't be a better example. And that's why he is lashing out and posting these ridiculous tweets right here in a response to a MAGA tweet about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. ElON wrote CFPB has $711 million. That money should be returned to the taxpayers. He also recently posted CFPB RIP. It is really interesting how a supposed genius, and I'm putting that in quotes, and rocket scientist, which he's not, doesn't understand basic math. It's funny that MAGA is always attacking the IRS, saying that President Biden investing in making sure billionaires and multimillionaires can't cheat on their taxes is actually them coming after you. It couldn't be further from the truth. Every dollar the IRS spends or is additionally allocated is about $22 the government, and thus the taxpayer gets back. It's because they're not going after you for, forgetting to put messing up some deduction. No, they're going after billion-dollar corporations trying to pay zero in taxes. That is what they're doing. It's why ElON doesn't like the IRS, obviously, and he also doesn't want Twitter or any of his companies to be under the purview of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's what this is all about. It's not about saving you money, of course. We know that it's about scamming more people, and that's exactly what Elizabeth Warren continued to say right here.
For every student who wants to borrow money to go to school without getting defrauded, this is your fight. For every member of our military who doesn't want to get trapped by some sleazy payday lender, say it with me, this is your fight. For every person who borrows money to buy a car and doesn't want to get trapped in the fine print, this is your fight. For every American who doesn't want to see Wall Street crash our economy again, this is your fight. Oh, and for every American who doesn't want some weird Elon Musk suck-up searching through your personal private data, this is your fight. Your fight, my fight, our fight, and we will win this. Because understand this, this fight is about more than one little agency. This fight is about more than just our financial rules and regulations. This fight is about more than just Democrat versus Republican politics. This fight is about hardworking people versus the billionaires who want to squeeze more and more and more money out. And now is our time to put a stop to this. Look, these damn billionaires are making their moves right out in the open. Look at ElON, please. No, just look. He invested $288 million to buy an election for Donald Trump. And now he is right here to collect on that investment. Elon Musk owns X, which has been losing money like crazy. So ElON has a plan for a new payment platform called X Money. ElON wants X Money to touch every part of your financial life. But ElON has got a problem. The financial cops. The CFPB is there to make sure that ElON's new project can't scam you or steal your sensitive personal data. So ElON's solution, get rid of the cops, kill the CFPB. This is like a bank robber trying to fire the cops and turn off the alarms just before he strolls into the lobby. We are here to fight back.
Like I said, they couldn't care less about protecting your interests. This idea that Donald Trump was so focused on cutting costs and making people's lives cheaper is absurd, especially from a guy who spent his whole life scamming people out of their money, their hard-earned paychecks. And if you think Trump cares about consumers stay good, listen to what he had to say right here.
I want to have tariffs separately from that on steel, on autos, on semiconductors and chips, and probably pharmaceuticals.
And you're not worried that any of that's going to go back to the consumer?
It might, but it's ultimately going to be much less expensive. I'll give you an example. The so-called fat drug or fat shot, whatever it's called, Ozempic or Mounjaro. In London, you get it for $88. In New York, you get it for $1,200. You can't even buy it. It's very unfair. The identical package made in the same factory, shipped to different places, but made literally in the same factory. In London, it's $88, and in New York, it's $1,200, and you can't get it. And the reason is because everything's added on to the United States because the United States has been too nice.
Everything Donald Trump and ElON must do is antithetical to the promises that they have put forward, but tariffs, especially the dumbest trade war in history, a mechanism for Donald Trump to essentially put a tax on everyday goods while finding a new way to bring corruption into the government when someone's levying tariffs. Do you know what they have the ability to do? To not put those tariffs on certain goods, the giant corporations and the billionaires that own them. Ask Donald Trump as a favor for ElON doesn't want tariffs on elements of his cars or the cars in general, so Trump will do him a favor and make sure ElON stays out of what. Same thing with Bezos, certain items coming in. We don't want tariffs on those. We'll keep them off. It's all about corruption. It's all about serving them. That is what we're going to be calling out on this show every single day. And if you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video. And if you suck around at the end, you can drop a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you soon.